So this is Chukwu the Mountains Maris, and in this space we teach you how to avoid Ponzi schemes and fake investment platforms. So today we're going to be talking about the delayed Bitnest loop. You know, a lot of persons have been asking questions and still asking questions about the delayed loops. And you know, the last video I did, I was asking them how possible is the mismatch, the manual matching of USDC USDT pair for a decentralized project, and they say that they are going to launch Bitnest Loop C, which they actually did. And for those who have tried it, they said that it is working perfectly. And also they also said that they are going to, between now till 15th of January, that all pending orders will be settled. All right, so will be automatically relooped, so that each individual will get their money into their wallet at the end. All right, so some persons have provided the reasons why they cannot do everything at once. One of the reasons is because if everything is done in the same day, everybody is going to receive their money the same day, which will dry up the liquidity. And some people say that that may be why they are doing it gradually, not all at once. Some persons also posted in the group that they have received their loop, that their pending loops or delayed loops have been automatically relooped at the end of the circulation. So, but some persons say their own were never relooped and they never saw anything. Now, there are some information that was posted on 31st and 1st, which I'll be reading, and then I'm going to make my own I'm going to air my own view on that and what I think about it. So let's go from 31st of December. One of the admins posted something about this in my own Telegram group. 2025 was a turbulent year for the outside world. Many projects collapsed and many people were hurt. So people started asking, why has the liquidity changed? Why is the data fluctuating? Is something wrong? I want to reiterate a fact. Business is run by smart contracts. The website is merely a presentation layer. Funds show unchanged, so it is never a straight line. What we should really be looking at is whether there is continuous participation, whether profits are being settled normally, and whether the contract are still being executed. And in 2025, we've already verified all these. Today, I like to take this opportunity to reiterate the official statement regarding the delayed refunds for some Bitnest loop orders from certain users. Let me start with the most important sentence. This is not because the funds are missing, nor is it because the platform is short of funds. All assets involved in Bitnest will remain safe. They have not been lost, misappropriated, or at any risk to your fund. Please remember this. The essence of this situation is not a system malfunction, not a contract anomaly, and certainly not a default. The real reason can be summed up in one sentence. During the settlement phase, the currency structure and matching accuracy failed to match within a short period. Let me explain in a way everyone can understand. Think of Bitloop as an automatic matching transfer station. Bitloop isn't operated manually in the background. It is automatically executed by smart contracts. Borrowers repays. Funds enter the system. The system, according to rules, allocates funds to the corresponding orders. The entire process is automatic without human intervention. Okay, so let's continue. So where did the problem lie? Borrowing in USDT and repaying in USDC for a period of time. Some loan orders were settled with borrowers choosing to repay in USDC. What happens? Your order requires a return of USDT. The funds returning from the market includes USDC. What is this like? You lent out USD cash and the other party returned you with a USD check in the moneyless. Is the money less? No, but they convert the check into the cash. You need, but to convert the check into the cash, you need the system must perform a matching and conversion process. All right. So please listen carefully to this. Not due to insufficient funds, not due to platform risks, not due to system crash. It is a very engineering related, very technical fact. The structures of the returned currencies are different. The amount precision must be strictly matched. Blockchain is rigid, but it is precisely because of this rigidity that it is secure, incapable of fraud, and free from manipulation. So how did business solve this? One, implemented new smart contract logic within this period. The new contract does only three things: smarter, allows multi-path splitting and matching; more efficient, optimize the USDT USDC matching process; more stable, reduces waiting time caused by precision issues. You can think of it as previously it had to be exactly 1029 to match. Now it can be split into 100 plus 20 plus 9 and automatically pieced together. The entire process is still executed automatically on chain without manual intervention, back-end support, or favoritism. Okay, so you can see what they are saying here now. What they're saying here now is like the matching is going to be automated, but it already negates the previous claims. All right, because sometimes when we say things, we need to always be very careful with how we explain things to our community, because initially you said you are going to prioritize certain individuals, which includes those who buy notes, those who own million coin. And at some point sef, some of you even started saying that you are going to prioritize those who are partners and those who are investing in the loop C, which is automatically a very big slap to the decentralization mechanism you claimed, because you cannot say that you are going to prioritize certain individual and at the same time say that it is on chain and automatic, which is it is not, it is incoherent. Most of your thoughts or your statements to your community are incoherent. So if you want to be coherent, and if you want to do things, do it the right way. If you want to do it, don't be partial, don't prioritize anybody. Everybody's fund is there. There are some persons in the group that we are complaining that they even borrowed money. Some persons saying that they took loan, that they used the money they are supposed to use to pay for rent and order to do all these things. Even though I've already criticized it even before now, that anybody that is investing in any project should not even do that with their money, with the money they want to use to pay for things, or borrow money to do that, because if you do that, it is at your own risk and it may not come out well. And if it didn't come out well, you have no one to blame, because every financial decision you take is absolutely yours, and you don't have to blame anybody for that if you make a wrong decision. So that is it. Now that is that on that. Now they say, I must emphasize this: no need to send private messages to anyone, no need to transfer funds to any address, no need to authorize any tokens, no need to provide mnemonic phrase. Anyone asking you to cooperate is a scammer. You only need to do things, wait for the system to complete the rematching. Pay attention to official announcements and progress updates. I can say with certainty that this situation will not occur again with Bitloop C, because the new contract is designed to support a dual stablecoin structure of USDC and USDT. The currency matching part has been rewritten at the underlying level, and the settlement logic has been upgraded from single precision to multi-path precision. The current problem is a boundary issue exposed by the old structure. In this new phase, Bitloop exists precisely to address this boundary. Bitnest is willing to clearly explain the reasons, lay out the problem openly, and use new contract to solve structural issues. All right. What business fear most is, okay. So that is it. So there is also another thing I'm going to check. Now, so one of the things that make people to be very skeptical when a project starts giving different excuses for a particular project is that most of the projects that they invested in the past had the same method. All right, once there is an issue, they started bringing up different excuses, different conditions, and it automatically creates a kind of instinct in people to think that these people may not be legitimate, these people are not straightforward, these people may be lying. All right, so the reason I'm saying this is because of what uh they posted on January 1st. Here, let me read it. Here, I must clarify a crucial fact that many people overlook. In any system, accounts have weights. What is account weight? Simply put, the system prioritizes accounts that are more important, more stable, and have a longer term impact on the system. This isn't favoritism. It is not, it is favoritism, because you cannot say that you are prioritizing those that have higher money than those that have lesser money, because those that have higher money invested according to their capacity. Those that have lesser money also invested according to their capacity. They added the liquidity according to their capacity. So you cannot say that it is not favoritism. It is absolutely a favoritism for you to say that. It is a fundamental rule of all financial systems, all matching systems, all exchanges, and all financial institutions. Banks are no exception. Large clients, long-term clients, and core accounts will never be given the same priority as small, less important accounts. Are you saying it? You see what they're saying, that okay, the accounts that have lesser funds are less important. And one thing you should know is that when it comes to a project like this, the accounts that may be considered account that has large funds may be an account that have millions of dollars in it. What of the account that have $50,000? They may be considered as less account that have $10,000, less account, $5,000, less account. All right, so you cannot say that, oh, you cannot be comparing yourself to financial institutions like bank that are even not even decentralized exchanges. If you say that okay, this project is a decentralized exchange, why are you comparing yourself to financial institutions and centralized exchanges? I was telling my community that when it comes to centralized exchanges, the people trust centralized exchange because of the individuals involved. The owners are known, the developers are known. You can easily walk into their office, especially for financial institutions. You can easily walk into their office to make complaint and your issue will be resolved. But for a decentralized project that the owner is not known, the whole logic is on chain. The trust is only on the code and not an individual. So the individual should not even do anything that will make people to lose interest on it, because anything that goes contrary to what is on the code is automatically a manipulation. Are you getting it? It is automatically a manipulation. So you cannot say that prioritizing larger accounts over smaller account is not favoritism. It is a favoritism. All right. So now see what they say. So how is account weight determined on Bitnest? I will only state the facts, not emotions. Your account weight mainly depends on several things. Are you a partner? Are you a core partner? The size of your fund, how many nodes you have purchased, have you actually participated in BitLoopC, your continuous participation and stability within the system. These factors all influence the system assessment of your account weight. So I want to make this clear. Everyone's problem will be resolved. The only difference is the order in which they are processed. Business has made it clear in the next 1 to 2 weeks, the system will process orders in batches and tiers account to account weight. It is not that orders will be processed, is that they will be processed according to the rules. And what is the rules here now? The rule is here now is that those who will prioritize are partners, core partners, the size of your fund, those that have bigger amounts and all that. So at the end of the day, everything is not fully everything is still boiling down to the question of decentralization, because that is what most people are interested in. Everything now is still boiling down to the issue of decentralization, because if it is actually decentralized, everything would have been done automatically by the system without any intervention. So that is it.